Hello and welcome to Planning by Design. In this video, we'll explain when you do and don't need planning permission for a decking. A decking can often be considered permitted development, meaning planning permission is not required. However, there are some important caveats, so stick around until the end of this video to avoid falling foul of the most common permitted development mistakes. Only houses have permitted development rights, but not all houses have permitted development rights. Flats, maisonettes, and commercial properties always need planning permission. Planning constraints such as conservation areas, listed buildings, World Heritage Sites, areas of outstanding natural beauty, Article 4 directions, or even living under a flight path may limit or remove your permitted development rights. Any previous developments, even by a previous owner a long time ago, may have used some or all of your permitted development rights, meaning planning permission is required. Planning policies are also ever-changing. Even if your decking is permitted development today, the council can impose new planning constraints that remove your permitted development rights at any time in the future. This could result in a breach of planning and risk enforcement action. If an enforcement notice is issued and retrospective planning permission is refused, you would need to demolish the decking and restore the property back to its original state. If your house has permitted development rights and there are no hidden constraints that removed your PD rights, your decking may not need planning permission if it meets all of the following. The decking must not exceed 30 centimeters above the natural ground level. The decking, together with other extensions, outbuildings or structures, must not cover more than 50% of the garden, including the original house footprint. No part of the decking can be placed forward of the principal elevation that faces a highway. The decking must not cause a loss of privacy or amenity to neighbours. However, even if your decking meets these criteria, you may still need planning permission. For example, if there are hidden planning constraints or your permitted development rights have been used up by previous developments. It is important to note that 20% of our planning applications are retrospective, and 99% of these were sure they didn't need planning permission, but got it wrong. With this in mind, it's best to check with your local planning authority or a chartered town planner before commencing work to limit your risk and expense. To find out if you need planning permission, you have two options. The first option is to submit a pre-application to your council. This requires architectural drawings showing the property before and after the works, along with a detailed proposal explaining your plans and how they meet the relevant planning policies. A pre-app costs up to £600 and typically takes 5 to 8 weeks for a response, though it's not a legal determination and doesn't guarantee approval. Alternatively, our town planners can provide a planning appraisal. We check the same planning policies, planning history, and planning constraints as the council, but without the need for architectural drawings or a detailed proposal. The advantage of a planning appraisal is you'll get the answers you need within a day instead of waiting weeks. For anything likely to be considered permitted development, it is always recommended to obtain a lawful development certificate before commencing any works. A lawful development certificate is the only way to prove that your development is permitted development and does not need planning permission. It is also often required when selling or remortgaging your property to prove to buyers or lenders that all modifications are lawful. Without planning permission or a lawful development certificate, your decking may not increase the value of your property. By securing a lawful development certificate, you're investing in both the future security and potential value of your property. If you're considering building a decking and would like any help or advice, contact us for a free no-obligation consultation at www.planning-by-design.co.uk. Thanks for watching. We hope this video on when you do and don't need planning permission for a decking has been enlightening for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our upcoming videos. We value your thoughts and questions, so feel free to share them in the comments below. Your feedback drives us to create more content tailored to your needs. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy developing.